Hey, what's going on? Aaron here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be checking out eToro, and maybe you're wondering, is this a legitimate way for you to make money, invest money, right? Or are there better ways to do that out there, right? Anytime if you want to get my favorite way to get to $10,000 a month or more 100% from home, just click the link below and I'll share with you my favorite strategy. Now, on this channel, I have reviewed hundreds and hundreds of different ways to make money online, right? All sorts of different websites, strategies, business models. I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. So let's check out eToro to find out whether this is a legit way for you to invest and make money online. All right, now eToro is a very popular, fully regulated trading platform where you can invest in all sorts of different financial vehicles like cryptocurrency, stocks, and ETFs. Right, it's been around since 2007. They've got 24 million users, so it is a very big and popular platform. Right, now if you've been wanting to invest money, maybe you have heard of eToro, maybe you've seen their ads. They had some really great ads a few years ago, right? I've actually been a user of eToro as well. And for me, I was using eToro mainly to buy some very big stocks. So like, different stocks like Coca-Cola, like Amazon, things like that. But the thing is that you can actually use it for a lot of different strategies. Now, the nice thing about their platform is it's designed for beginners. Okay, so they've got a very cool interface. You can come in, it's very easy. You take your fiat currency, you deposit it into their bank account, right, directly into eToro, and then you just use it to buy stocks and funds, right? Now if you want to buy cryptocurrency, unfortunately, the problem with eToro is they don't trade directly in crypto. They would trade in fiat first, and then you can convert that. But you are still able to, trade crypto as well if you want, right? Now, the cool thing is they have some pretty cool features. They've got stop losses, they've got take profit, they've got stop orders, which is pretty standard for any type of fully regulated trading platform, all right? But another one that is really cool that some other platforms don't have is you can copy trade some of the top investors, which is really cool. So you could find an investor on there and you can literally copy trade, automatically exactly what they are doing in their portfolio. Again, this is not guaranteed, for you to make money, but it is cool because if there are investors out there who are using the platform and you're not so experienced, you can actually copy trade automatically, which is really cool. And there are some really good investors out there. Okay, now so those are the pros. Okay, they also have some cool courses on investing and strategies and technical analysis and things like that, which are all free, by the way. So if you want to start learning from some of their pros as well, you can do that here. Okay, now what are some of the complaints or some of the downsides of eToro? Now, I think it's a cool platform for beginners. The nice thing is that it's easy to use, and there are multiple ways that you can invest. It's not just crypto, it's not just stocks, it's not just ETFs. There's a lot of different instruments that you can use, which is really cool. It's accessible to people all around the world. It's regulated, which is really nice. And eToro is one of the leaders. It's been around for a very long time. Okay, the problem that I have with eToro though is that it's not the cheapest platform out there. Okay, so because it's a big platform and they've got all these bells and whistles, their fees can be quite high. So if you're a beginner and you've never experienced any other platform and you've just heard of eToro because it's one of the really popular ones, right? You just have to understand that they do have pretty high fees and you're going to have to bear those when you invest with them. But having said that, doing that, you are still going to be able to access a lot of different financial vehicles, and it's a very easy way for you to get started investing. Okay, now I do want to mention that when you do invest, you have to understand that you do need to have a little bit of money in order to invest. It's not it's not one of those things where you're going to make quick money with investing, especially in financial instruments like crypto, like stocks and ETFs. Even though cryptocurrencies can moon quite quickly, again, it's a lot of speculation, right? So you have to understand that this is not one of those things where you can make money really fast and you're not going to be making a lot of cash flow. Generally speaking, sure, there are different strategies. You can day trade, you can hold your portfolio for a long period of time, but generally speaking, with investing, it is a long-term play. Okay, it's a medium to long-term play. So if you're down to your last dollar, it's not smart to invest that money, if that makes sense. Okay. Now, I did want to check out what other people thought of eToro as well. Even though I have used their platform, I think it's a pretty cool platform, right? Especially for beginners, if you just want to get started, you have access to a lot of different instruments. But I do always want to check out what other people have said about the platforms that I review. And so I went to Trustpilot, which is a very popular third-party review website. And, I'm not going to look at the 5-star because everybody, pretty much says the same thing about eToro. It's great, it's got great features, it's regulated, things like that. I like to look at the 1-star, and I like to see if there are any patterns in the 1-star reviews, because generally speaking, if there are patterns and people are saying the same thing over and over and over again, there is something to it, okay? Now, with eToro, their 1-star ratings are pretty high for such a large platform. Okay, overall review is 4.2. That's pretty good. Anything over 4 on Trustpilot is pretty good. But 21% 1-star reviews, that piqued my interest, right? So I dived into the 1-star reviews just to have a look at what people are saying, and I'm going to summarize it for you, okay? Most of what people are complaining about, which is, I think, very strange, is that some people are getting their accounts suspended, which is very odd, okay? So they work with a lot of people, right? Now, not everybody is getting suspended, but there have been multiple complaints of people saying that they put in their fiat currency, they started trading, and then all of a sudden, for no apparent reason, their account was suspended. Now, it's not a big deal if your account is suspended as long as you can speak to customer service and you can unsuspend your account. But there are some people saying that they didn't do anything wrong, they got their account suspended, they've got money locked in eToro, and they're unable to get customer service to unlock their account. Now that is a problem, okay? Because basically if you put in $10,000 or $500 or $100 and you get your account suspended, then you can't access that money. So basically they're taking people's money, which is not a great thing. Now, not everybody is saying that, but a few people have reported that in the 1-stars, so I just wanted you to be aware of it, okay? It's a strange problem to have, especially for such a big platform, but some people are reporting this issue. The other problem that people are saying is that their customer service isn't that good. So maybe eToro is getting a little bit too big and they need to look at beefing up their customer service, because if you can't get a hold of people and you're having problems with your money and your investment portfolio, that's not a good thing. And then the last thing that some people are complaining about is the fees, which I mentioned earlier. Okay, unfortunately, eToro has some pretty high fees when it comes to an investment portfolio, right, or an investment trading platform. There are other trading platforms out there that are a little bit cheaper, okay, that charge less. So it is important to understand the platform that you're on, because if the fees are very high, it can eat into your returns, especially if you're not making super high returns. So it's kind of like a trade-off, all right? It depends on how much money you're investing, how much you're earning per annum, right? And what your fees are. If you're making a lot from copy trading, so let's just say you're doing 30% return per annum, then it's not such a big deal if the fees are slightly higher, right? But if you're making very little money, or you're not making money at all from your investment strategy, and the fees are eating into even more of your money, then that's not a very good thing. So that's just something that you're going to have to decide for yourself. But just understand that eToro does have pretty high fees, even though it is a pretty cool platform, all right? And along with these kind of big complaints here with people getting their accounts suspended, not being able to access their money, bad customer service, this is just something that you're going to have to decide on your own, all right? I never had those problems when I was using eToro. Yes, the fees were pretty high, but I put my money in, I got my money out. I was never suspended, nothing like that. So I think this is a case-by-case basis, but there is a slight risk of that happening if you are using eToro, okay? Overall, I think it's a pretty cool platform. It's got its, pros and cons as well, but if you are interested in investing in cryptocurrency, in stocks, in ETFs, it's a cool and easy beginner platform for you to get started. But like I mentioned earlier, you have to understand that with investing, it's always a risk, right? Please don't invest money that you don't have. If you can't put food on the table, investing is not something that you want to do, generally speaking, unless you're a day trader, which, by the way, you have to learn how to do that step by step. You have to take a course to learn how to do that. Generally speaking, the strategy for making money with investing in cryptos, with stocks and ETFs is to buy and hold for the medium or the long term, okay? If you're not ready to do that, then it's not something where you're going to be making a lot of money on a day-by-day basis, because a lot of people don't understand the mentality that goes into investing and making money over a long period of time. I hope that makes sense, okay? I hope you enjoyed this review of eToro. You can check it out if you want at eToro.com. Now, if you're here watching this video right now, maybe you're looking for a way to generate income online, but you don't know how, right? Maybe you're looking at, should you be building a business? Should you be investing your money? Are there ways for you to put in a little bit of money and generate a lot of income, right? Now, on this channel, I have reviewed hundreds and hundreds of different ways to make money online. Everything from investment platforms to MLM to different business models like affiliate marketing to drop shipping like Amazon FBA, all sorts of different apps, all sorts of push button software, right? I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. Now, I've tested a lot of these strategies with my own money, and in 2019, I used one strategy to break through. I've made $2 million with this particular strategy. I quit my full-time job. It changed my life, all right? If you would like to check out that strategy, I've got a free masterclass that goes through it step by step. You can click the link all the way at the bottom, and you can check it out for free if you would like, all right? I hope you enjoyed this review today of eToro, the fully regulated trading platform for crypto, stocks, and ETFs. I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you on another video review. Take care.